Hello, wonderful people. Welcome to my channel. This is Dini from the Beauty Fix. Thank you guys so much for watching. For all my returning subscribers, thank you guys for watching, for being loyal. I know Miguel hasn't been loyal as of late. I haven't been posting any videos, so a lot has been happening personally, but I'm back. So new year, brand new year, you know. So yeah, for my returning subscribers, hey girl. And then for my new subscribers, hey girl, it's about damn time. But thank you guys so much for watching. Today's video isn't necessarily about makeup, but I will tell you how I got this look. It's just pretty simple. Let me know down the comments if you want me to recreate this look for you guys. But let me just show you right quickly. I actually used my new palette from Juvia's Place. Finally got it. Guys, it took so damn long to get this, I'm telling you, but thank God. So I just wanted to show you what the colors look like. The colors are gorgeous, I must say. Let me know if you guys want a tutorial using this palette. But thank you guys so much for watching. Today's video is a bit different. So I've been contemplating a lot about doing this video, but since now the world is just going AWOL and crazy, so I just decided that, you know what, let me just help out my fellow people, especially in South Africa. This is mainly for South Africans, about how to apply for UIF, the struggles, what to do, what not to do, what to avoid, and such and such. I hope this video is it's helpful for you guys, and I hope it will get you guys the proper assistance that you need, because I'm just going to tell you guys from my experience and what helped me with this whole process of applying for UIF. As you know, yes, I was retrenched. For all you guys who have been retrenched or recently retrenched, I'm so sorry. I know what you guys are going through. It is a bit tough, but I'm here. That means I survived, you know. But yeah, stay tuned. Then we're gonna get right to this video. Hey guys, so I'm back. So the first topic is the application process, online versus going there personally. Honestly, what would work right now, as of, because it's COVID-19, online applications would be the preferred method. However, unfortunately, when you go onto their website, there isn't really much an area where you can upload documents, the documents that are needed for applying for UIF. So you have to, if you want to go to the online route, you have to call the call center, and they will tell you that no, send these forms onto the email address. I actually went to the UIF twice. So the first time I went to a UIF center or labor center that was not in my district, so they had to turn me away. So I was pissed. But anyways, when I got there, that's when they told me that no, I need to go to the labor center that's closer to my area, and I also need the form that requires the form that says I earn more than 17,000. So I went to that labor center first, and then the second time I went to the labor center, I went to the correct one. So when I went to the correct one, that's where they didn't give me any hassles about what forms I needed. I just gave them everything that I had, that they probably wanted. Even maybe they actually didn't even want it, but I just gave it to them anyways, because I didn't want this back and forth. I just wanted to cover my bases the first time. Yeah. So I went to my office, to the office closer to my area, and I found that going on into the offices or going to the center was easier, and the ladies, or the lady who was helping me, she would tell me that, okay, these are the forms that I need, or your application is incomplete, or whatever. So I think that's for me, it's convenient. I'm not sure about you, but if you want to go the online route, it's cool. If you want to go to the center personally, it's cool, but I would say personally go there so that you know that which forms are missing. Because when you go online, they won't necessarily give you, or they won't necessarily tell you which applications are on time, because you don't want to seem as if in down the line now you found out that the application isn't processed because there's some information missing. So, oh, and also, by the way, guys, please wake up in the morning. Don't think that you guys have to, you can wake up at like 8 o'clock and get there at like what, 10. Child, you'll be hella disappointed, frustrated, stressed out, angry, like all sorts of emotions at the same time. It's not worth it. So please wake up in the morning, especially the pregnant ladies. I know it's a bit difficult to get out of bed, but please wake up so that you can get your space in the morning and you don't have to stand for too long, because the lines really do get pretty long, and as the day goes by it really drags. So please wake up, guys. And also avoid going to multiple centers thinking that lines are going to be shorter. A friend of mine, she did that and it was hella frustrating for her. So stick to one. Don't think that, okay, I'm going to wake up today and if my labor center, the long is too damn long, I'm gonna go to the next labor center. No, you're gonna find the same long ass line. You're gonna get so frustrated. So just stick to that one and just have patience, guys, and just make sure that you have all the forms. Just make sure that you have all the forms. Do that one favor, or else don't say I didn't warn you. So yeah. I went to my office, to the office closer to my area, and I found that going on into the offices or going to the center was easier. And the ladies, or the lady who was helping me, she would tell me that, okay, these are the forms that I need, or your application is incomplete, or whatever. So that's, I think that's for me, it's convenient. I'm not sure about you, but if you want to go the online route, it's cool. If you want to go to the center personally, it's cool. But I would say personally go there so that you know that which forms are missing. Because when you go, okay guys, up next is the forms that we're going to need for applying. So now these forms are going to be a bit different for everyone else, but generally these are the forms that you need. I will also explain maybe the circumstances where you'd need other forms. So the first one would obviously be an ID copy. I literally give these people, yeah, it's like my ID copy, certified ID copy. ESA form. So now an ESA form is a form that you fill in. It's almost like a job seeker form that is required by government, I guess, so that your name is in the database, so that when companies or government departments, they want someone who has your skill, they'll probably take you from there. But we don't know if it works or not. Let me know in the comments if it does. Hi guys, so I forgot to mention this form that is needed. This is called the UI-2.1 form. This is the application for unemployment benefits. So this is the form that they need when they have to punch in your details. Without this form, they cannot complete your application. What I will do is I will put up all these documents that I have put up on the in the video down in the description. Then you can just download them. Next up will be your UI-19 form. This is a form that is given to you by your employer. This is filled in by your employer, not by you, by the employer. So if the employer tells you that, hey, you need to, hey, your employer needs to fill in, because there's some details that the employer needs to fill in from the employer. Get it? Yeah. Next up is the UI-2.8 form. That is the form that is needed. It's basically a proof of banking details type of form. You take this form to your bank, and whoever is in the bank or consultant or whatever, they fill out that form, and they put a stamp from the bank. That's the form that you also need. You also need a service certificate from your employer. You also need your, I think your retrenchment letter, if I'm not mistaken. I basically gave these people everything. Retrenchment letter. I also gave, and also there's another form called a salary schedule letter. Form. Now all these forms, like I said, you fill in by yourself except for the banking one and the UI-19 one. So now when it comes to your UI-19 form, so now there will be an instant way they will ask you to get a UI-19 from your previous employer, right? So now I don't know what the requirements are. Obviously, if this is the first employer that you've ever worked for, obviously you have one UI-19. But if you've had previous employers, I would suggest that you get your UI-19 from your previous employers as much as you can, so that you don't have this back and forth, because I really don't like this back and forth. I just want to collect everything that I need and then give it to them. So if you can get your UI-19 from your previous employer, that'd be great. That'd be awesome. Next up is also your salary schedule. So your salary schedule is basically telling you the amount of money that you were earning I think per year. Yeah, I think it's per year. So if you've been working, for example, because I was working there since 2018. So if you're working from 2018, then they'll count your salary 2018, 2019, 2020. That's your salary schedule. So now I'm not sure from your previous employer if you need a salary schedule. In my case, they didn't need it. But if it's possible, get as much information and as much documents as possible. Even if you can get a salary schedule from your previous employer, that'd be great too. So that you, once again, so that you can just avoid this back and forth type of thing. And yo, guys, I even gave these people my income tax certificate. Like, I wasn't playing. Like, I was really tired. I was like, so yeah, I even gave them my income tax certificate. This is what it looks like. I basically gave them that, and also my 6 months my 6 months pay slips. My 6 months pay slips. So you have to count 6 months back pay slip, basically. You know, when I went to the office, they said that I needed a letter to prove that I was earning more than a certain amount of money. So I think the UIF cap is 17,000 rand. So if you get paid more than that, you need a letter from your previous employer stating that you were earning this amount, how it came about, whether it was an increment or whatever. Guys, don't ask, but this is what they wanted from me. So I asked my HR rep from my previous employer, and she gave it to me. So that really helped. So yeah, guys, as I was saying, after I submitted my forms, I got an SMS that says I need to wait 35 days for payment. So now that 35 days, I think it's just a standard rule for everyone. I mean, whether you're a CEO or general worker, so it really doesn't matter. But apparently what is the difference is how long you will get paid, whether it's 6 months, 12 months. I'm not too sure. If you guys know, please let us know down in the description below, so that we can let everybody know, so we can let all the masses know. Okay, so as I was saying that, yes, I got my SMS from the labor center this SMS, it just says, Dear Nini Lebohang, UIF claim received, progress on claim will be communicated after 35 days. So what that means is basically that after 35 days you'll get paid. It doesn't necessarily mean that you won't get paid, but there's some instances where you won't get paid. Maybe there's a form missing, maybe there's some technicalities in your application, so you need to make sure that you follow up on that. Don't wait up until the 35 days for you to find out that actually your application is incomplete. So do yourself a favor. If you get that SMS, follow up maybe after 10 days, maybe after 5 days, and ask them like, how far is your application, is there anything missing, so that you get on it, because you don't want to say that after 35 days you're going to get paid and nothing comes in, and then you get angry, get frustrated. Then we don't need that, babes. We don't need that. Okay. All right, so like I said, after the 35 days, if your application is successful, if it's successful, then you get paid. So now the 35 days, it will obviously, like department from labor center to another labor center, it's not the same. So you need to always follow up. Always follow up. I know of instances where people didn't get paid. I applied later. A friend of mine applied way earlier than me, but I got paid earlier. So like I said, you really need to follow up on your application. Okay, next up, what is this? Next up, so it would be the okay. Next up, I don't know what's going on with this lighting, guys. Okay. Next up is after I got my SMS, 35 days, and I got paid. Now, the amount of money that I got paid, guys, it's not a lot. So budget just the bare minimum. Bare minimum. If you think that, okay, I'm going to just pay for electricity, food, and rent, do that. Girl, don't even budget for nails, don't even budget for hair, because it ain't happening, babes. It's not happening. Anyway, so the money came. It wasn't a lot, so I was like, okay, you know what? You know why? Like, I knew that it wasn't going to be a lot because why? I went researching. People told me that don't expect it to be a lot, so I was like, okay, cool, fine. All right, so obviously the money got finished. Now I need to apply for some more. So now immediately when the money came, I think I got an SMS maybe a day after, or if not the same day, I'm not too sure. So now the SMS said, UIF claim approved. Submit request for payment after 15 days. So the 15 days is counted from the day that you get paid the first time. So now let's say, for example, I applied for my application 35 days ago. I'm getting paid today. The SMS gets in today. I'm going to count 15 days from tomorrow. So tomorrow will be day one. Day one tomorrow. Tomorrow will be the 16th. So the 16th will be day one. Now I need to count 15 days after that. Okay. Now after that 15 days, then you submit the request. Now, next up, I'll be talking to you about submitting that request, whether you can submit online or you go personnel. So the next step for you is to go to the center to go apply for your payment request. So now payment request is basically the process of knowing that you're not working anymore. So you have to go there. If you don't do this request, or if you don't apply for the request, they won't know that you're unemployed, so they won't pay you. So you must. If you want them to continue paying you, you need to do the request. Okay, so as I was saying, so now there's two ways you can do it. You can either do it online, or you can do it by going to the center personally. By going to the center personally. But personally, I find that doing it online is much easier than going to the center itself. First of all, going to the center, COVID-19, I'm not about to be getting sick. That's not happening. Number two, I don't like crowds. Number three is just a mess. There's no structure. There's not even a line. People are just huddled together trying to find out where you need to be. Now with online is much easier. You just follow the prompts and it's easy. So what I will do is hopefully I'll put up like a video screen grab somewhere on this video of what I do when I go onto their website and I do the request online. After I do it online, the request online, I get a SMS. That SMS tells me that, actually, let me just find that out for you guys. I'm going to, come on. So now after I have okay, so now what I do is I go onto the online prompts and I apply for payment request online. So now I get an SMS right after that happens, and it says, "Dear Nini Lebuhang, UIF request for payment received. Finalization of payment is 7 to 10 days." So what that means is they have received my payment request. They will finalize payment between 7 to 10 days. So I could wait maybe 1 to 10 days, or sometimes it could come earlier, maybe 1 to 5 days. I think last year, 2020, it came earlier, I guess, because they wanted to close the offices. So I think they were just speeding through these payment requests. So that's what I did for online. So ever since, I've been doing it online. So as soon as I get the money, I count another 15 days. So remember when I said that they sent me an SMS telling me that 15 days I must submit a payment request. So now they only send me a payment request only once. So now it was my duty now to pay to count another 15 days after the second time. After the second time I get paid, or after the third or fourth or fifth. So I count 15 days every time they pay me. So that's the process. So I hope that really helps. If you need any more clarification on anything that I was speaking about today, please let me know and I'll do a follow-up video, maybe explaining some things. But this is from my view and from my experience. I hope this helped you guys. Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please do share, subscribe. Yeah, please do like this video as well, and also share it. I think a lot of people will probably need it right now, because hey guys, people are getting retrenched still, thinking that 2021 things are going to change. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please do like and share it as much as possible. People will definitely appreciate it, and I love you guys so much. Please stay safe. This coronavirus is not over yet, but we shall overcome. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys next time. Bye.